Hi all, back again after doing my Happy Mail videos to do my small op shop haul. So I went off to Adra, which is one of my local second-hand stores, and they tend to have very good prices, so I thought I'd check them out first this week. It's my fortnightly op shop week. So I must say, usually I go on the Thursday, but I usually do Vinnie's and Salvo's on the Thursday. So I thought while I was out today, I'd duck into Adra and see what they had. So I did get more books, what do you know, but I got these two. I think the hardcovers are 50 cents each at this particular store, and I just really loved the pattern on this one. So these are both purely for the cover, and I also love the inside pages there. Pattern and everything, so, and I can use the pages and I'll check the pictures. It looks like there might be a few interesting ones, so grab that one and this one. Again, just love the pattern. Don't need to embellish that really at all. Make a really nice writing journal, and again the pages on the inside cover. So for $1 I think those covers are both worth it. I usually take the prices off all of this stuff, but I haven't bothered today, so it doesn't really matter. Bit of lace, haven't looked at it yet, but it did look black. That's quite nice floral lace. About a metre of that. I bought this top purely because I love the roses that have been painted onto the, I think they're painted onto the lace. So I think I'll try and cut them out and stick them onto backgrounds or pages or whatever, because I think they're beautiful. And the leaves. It's got an insert too, which I might be able to make some fabric flowers with. Now there was this, Wallpaper Stickers. Jenny Safari Woolies wallpaper cutouts, so they were $1. Does it say? There's 25 of them in there, and that's how big they are. I thought little golden books and that'd be really cool, especially zoo themed ones or something. Grabbed a pattern. Other things in there apparently. I like this one because it's men. You know, I don't often find decent retro men's patterns, so that'll be cool. Grabbed some threads. Said I like to get them when I can get them cheap. So I just grabbed the yellows, especially when they have numerous of the same colour, because there's nothing worse than running out of the colour that you're using in a journal for your ephemera and not being able to get more easily. So I think those were $1 each, but there's some tan coloured thread. There were these deco word games. They look vintage. I'm not sure if they're any good or not, but it said word games, and I thought, oh, that sounds fascinating. I enjoy word games and that, so I thought I'll have a look. Got my scissors, I might just cut the tape that's sticking them on if I can without cutting myself. I was trying to stick the needle back into my little glue last night, and it's been a little bit blocked, so I was shoving the needle in and out the tip of the glue to clear it out, and I must have pulled it the whole way out and shoved it into my finger. So oh yeah, they're alright, just letters, but that's cool. Something completely different than the flashcards and that I've got. Just got to tell my dog to wait. In a minute, dog. In a minute. Giving me signs. Alright, they had packs of cards, which I didn't think were that great, and I probably wouldn't have bought them if they weren't 20 cents for the pack. Now most of the op shops tend to sell them for between $1 and $3 each, cards, which is ridiculous, I reckon. So I thought 20 cents a pack, grab them, because some of these, I mean, he'd be really cool cut out and used on a journal, and then you could cut the word out and use it. and you could still use the background as well, so grab them for that. And then they had a special where it was 6 for 50 cents, although I think he got it wrong and ended up, unless there's 5, no, there's a 6, yeah, he ended up charging me 10 cents each, but I took it for 10 cents each. I mean, this one's got $2 on the back. This one I didn't really like, it's handmade, but I really like this little embellishment, so 10 cents for that little embellishment I thought was alright, and I can reuse the card. And I loved these, I don't know what language they are, these Easter ones for an Easter themed journal, really cute. And then beautiful vintage rose one, this one, gorgeous, and then that Christmas one. Now, next I will do this. So there was a bag that had, I saw it had doilies, and I looked and it seemed to say like $2, and I thought, what was in there looked alright for $2, and I didn't really get to have a good look, so I don't know what I've got here, but for $2 I'm so happy with it. So that's beautiful. They'll be able to be cut out individually. Nice colours. And look at this one, it's gorgeous. Cross-stitched and hard wranger, I think it is. Or drawn thread, hard wranger, that sort of thing. This is a big one. And lovely lanterns. So yeah, I mean, you know, the other shops would charge probably $5 for that one. That's why it's there. I'm finally figuring out there's 2 places here that are extremely cheap, so go to them first before I go to the others. That one's got a really nice, it's like white work, rose in the middle, and beautiful lace. It's quite vintage as well by the looks. That one. It's got some really, I doubt you'd be able to see it, really faint embroidery in the middle of the leaves and that. This gorgeous one, that would make beautiful pockets. Goodness, can't believe how much was in that one. You'd laugh if you saw how many doilies I have. And then I'm still buying more, but if you see them cheap, why not? They're just not going to be around one day, these nice vintage ones. That is awesome. It's got purple. Oh, it's got butterflies. Look at that. Always amazed by the amount of work. I think once you've done a bit of embroidery or cross stitch, you know just how much work that takes. Especially on these linens. Look at those butterflies. They're gorgeous. And then this looks like quite a big, oh yeah, it's a big long a side table runner or whatever. There's a lot in that can be used. Lovely colour as well. And then I checked out the jewellery. I think they still had a sale on their jewellery as well. I think it was like buy one get one free still. Thought these were individual leaves, but they're not, but that's alright. They will make a really nice dangle on a nature journal. Love the colours. I'd leave it just like that too and take it off, and it's a lovely dangle. And there's 2 of those. And then all the beautiful copper chain, brass, whatever it is. Grab these. I'm learning to look for the ones that look like they might be good in the middle of flowers. These are quite big, but for on a cover. Let's see if I can take them out, or one at least. Little pins getting stuck in there. So I thought that would be awesome in a big flower, or even just as is. Same as these ones. Clip-ons. And there was this necklace, I think it is, but I just love the butterfly. I'd wear that, but I don't really wear jewellery much because I find it annoying in my old age. So It's lovely. And he did give me a few of the things for free too. Like he gave these ones to me for free because they were bent. And I think he gave me some of those clip-ons for free. I don't know why. But they feel real light and cheap. But light doesn't matter. But it's just a whole lot of these dangly hearts. Filigree hearts. So they'll be awesome to take off and use on charms. And then I found a antique store that I didn't know existed. It was funny, I was coming out of the address store and usually I'd turn right. But I thought, look, I'll just go left and see if I can get where I want to go that way. And as I was going along, I thought I'll slow down and see what's here. And just up the road a bit was this antique store. So never heard of it, but I did grab... It was my lucky day because she had just was cleaning out a cupboard that she got delivered, and I asked, do you have any old like ledgers or postcards or whatever? And she said, oh, I've got this in this cabinet, I'll just pull it out for you, and I've got these war ones, so I'll grab them. And so she grabbed them, and I looked at this. She had this album, a vintage postcard album that had maybe 30 or something postcards in it, $295. Right then and there I nearly turned around and walked out. And the war postcards and that she had were $10 each. And I thought, look, I really can't see myself affording that sort of money. And then she said, although I've been cleaning out this cupboard and I found a whole heap of postcards, but I've only just found them, so I'm not sure how much they are, so I'd have to ring and ask my husband. So she said, you know, have a look through and see if there's any that you like, and I'll ring him up and ask him. So I had a look through and I started getting excited, but then I thought, no, if she's charging $295 for an album with 30 of them, what is she going to charge for each of them? And she come back and said $1 each. So yeah, I bought a few too many, but I'm just going to show you two. So look at that. Beautiful. And most of them have the writing on the back as well. So happy with that because it's the first time I've found your vintage. I've found, I suppose you'd call them vintage postcards, but not this old and not with these beautiful pictures. So I was quite happy about that find today. It's almost like you can always find things that you don't have in your collection. So you've got to go and hunt that thing down, and then it's the next thing that you've got to go find. So now it's like vintage ledgers that have been written in will be the next thing that I'll get excited if I find. But so yeah, very happy about that. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I am going to take my dog outside because I think she's bored and pull a few weeds and get some dinner. Take care. See you later.